I was in the Fine Arts at Oxford show, and Katie Cassidy here saw my work and said, "What would you think about teaching a class?" And at first I thought, I can't imagine I could teach a class. But I was in this period in my life where I've said no to things all my life. So I'm just going to say yes to this. And I tried it, and I was surprised at how comfortable I was doing it. Katie wanted to have a portrait and figure presence here. The former instructor left, and so they had a gap. And so I did portraits, figure drawing, and several painting classes. One of my favorites is a color class. Just how does color work? In college, as an aside, in college you did a lot of color theory, but there was never like that crossover. Now I know the theory. How do you apply it? There's a real leap there. Like I'm not sure how to use it. Yeah. So I've got a class that's very practical. How do painters use and visualize and understand color? But people think that they see all the time. They're not really seeing. They're thinking. Yeah. You know, I think I know what an eye looks like. I think I know what this person looks like. I think I know what color that is. And they find out when they start to paint that they really don't, and that there's a lot of things going on in our heads where one side of our brain is telling us what we think, or what we see, I mean. Yeah. And you got to separate yourself from that and learn how to see, really see. Because I think I was predisposed to see. I mean, I'm just extremely visual. But I had to overcome all of that stuff, and I had all those symbols for things in my head, and it takes a long time before you can see past it. The thing is, it's hard, and I think often an advertisement for a class makes in 5 easy steps, right? Yeah. But it's not easy, and it's not something you're just going to pick up, and you have to try for it. And I've learned as I've taught that what I'm teaching is how to see more than almost anything else. Because all the rest is technique. If the mind, you don't see with your eyes, you see with your brain. And if you can figure out what you're seeing, how your eye works, what the pattern is of light and dark, and filter out all the stuff you think you know about what you're drawing, then technique is kind of easy. Yeah. All you're doing is learning how to mess with the various things different media can do. But learning to see is the hard part, and that's what every class has in common.